17, I think.
18, I thought.
There's a lot.
How many did you have?
18. I thought 8 plus 10 more.
Right. There you go, that'll make the right number then.
Yeah. Oh,
wow, well done.
The clue is in number of blocks they've given us. Yeah. God, we're a bit slow, aren't
This
we?
I just put there. Where does
No, both of them stand behind.
All right. Well, if you want to go to your position and think now about something quite critical, you've gathered all this information. You're going to be fighting the Battle of Leuctra, originally fought in 371 BC. And here you are in the 21st century, a team of netball players called Filth. What are you going to do?
I think we don't want to put our elite in the front. I think we should get rid of some of their people before
we need
bring
to
our
do a
elite
bit of an inventory and kill them.
What do you think of holding out the elite till the end?
Yeah.
Well, not the end, but like till a crucial...
until people are tired as well. Yeah.
Kelly just made the classic error that I was worried she was going to make. She mentioned the fact that the sacred band were their elite and that maybe it would be best to keep them to the end of the battle. And I think that's what they're going to do, and that is going to be a classic mistake.
Well, the horses don't... I don't know if the horses are going to be our major problem, because they haven't got that many, have they?
If you get them out of the way.
We could...
We don't want to be flanked, do we?
What was it at the beginning that was said that makes the battle spin?
So basically what they do is they do that... they outflank on the right and then real left.
So they're going to be coming this way. So how do you stop somebody outflanking?
You put most of
your stronger ones
over here
to receive them.
The team are beginning to come round to the right way of thinking, and that is to concentrate their force on the left, where they've just pointed out that the force should take out the main Spartan force. They're still talking about keeping their elite back, but at least they're thinking of putting the majority of their army on the left.
We want to have our major people here to receive them, kill off a lot of them, and then we keep our stronger people behind to get the rest.
Or maybe put our strong people in to receive the strong side, and then once they're tired, send a whole group in there as the other.
Or we could do half...
The team have made a very, very good start. Their concept of operations is crystal clear, and it is very sound from a tactical point of view.
We'll keep the elite, couple of the heavy.
OK, I really need to hear your plan, because battle could be moments away.
We're expecting them to try and outflank us on the right. So we're going to top heavy this side with our spear people and a couple of horses here. We're going to keep back one of the generals, keep back one of the horses, keep back some of the troops and the elite squad.
Anita's tactically sound plan was to put the sacred band right at the front to deal with the elite Spartan attack. But she's been ignored. It seems the generals have different plans.
All right, the time has come, after all that preparation, all that intelligence gathering, for you to deploy your troops. Actually, Mags and Kirsten, if you want to come back to the table, you'll see we've really kindly provided you with a real-time satellite feed of the battleground.
The netball team's plan is to face the strongest element of the Spartan army with some of their strongest troops. They've deployed all their force to face them in order to execute this. Their high-risk strategy is to ignore the large numbers of weaker Spartan allies on their right, in the hope that if they defeat Sparta's finest men, the allies won't stay to fight on their own. There is, however, a key weakness in their plan.
As we were worried all along, they're keeping the sacred band back in reserve because they know they're elite, but they're totally misunderstanding the use of this force, which is fighting in the front rank as the shock force. They talked about keeping it back, then they talked about putting it forward with the left side, and now, unfortunately, they've taken the hesitant decision to actually keep them in reserve, and I think it's a mistake.
The two sides have drawn up to face each other. Between them, the sun-baked expanse of the Boeotian plain. The troops are ready for battle, but are the commanders?
I want to check with the lieutenants.
I think they should come up.
Do you know what the plan is?
Sort of. Vaguely.
You don't, do you?
We do. We know that we
keep it strong at one end.
We're keeping it strong on the left-hand side there, right.
And as I understand it, you're going to wait for them to attack.
That's the understanding I have.
Yeah.
We're defending, I feel. But, hey, are we waiting?
We're defending until we sort of have a rough idea what we're doing, and then we're going to be attacking.
In choosing to wait for a Spartan attack, the team immediately hands Cleombrotus, the Spartan king, the initiative. and this aggressive campaigner needs little further encouragement. He orders a unit of his cavalry forward towards the Theban line. He's going to try to draw the Thebans into conflict on their left side, which is where he has the greatest concentration of his elite Spartan troops.
I'm concerned in the sense that we're now getting some horses coming towards us.
And they're coming, as we suspected, down the right-hand side. Who have we got right at the front line? We've got the infantry here.
You take that.
These are the horses.
Mute. Can you get your horses together very quickly?
Yeah.
On the right-hand side.
While the team decides the best way to respond, Cleombrotus's cavalry divides into 3 parts, ready for an attack on the rocky ground on their left flank.
This is quite obvious what the Spartans are trying to do. They're saying, come and get us. You know your cavalry is stronger than us. Come and get us. If they're going to charge, they charge with cavalry. And if they charge with light troops, they're in big trouble.
Should we send a horse? Should we
send the cavalry round?
The Spartan cavalry are fast coming into striking range of the Thebans.
No, they're not far away.
Right, Kelly, can we get one cavalry and one army of spears out in front of the rocks towards these people that are coming very fast towards us?
While 2 of the enemy Spartan units swing wide around the flank to take up an attacking position, Cleombrotus keeps his 3rd unit in reserve close by.
One of the horses on the left-hand side come round the side of it and attack the cavalry that's arriving.
OK.
Yeah.
Do you want the cavalry to go where?
Attack those ones. Where are they going?
The early sense of calm and cooperation has evaporated. The team is in a mess, and it's only Mags who seems to sense the imminence of the Spartan threat.
Get them to go together! Put them together! Charge!
Do you want the cavalry to go?
Yes, the whole cavalry to charge now!
The Spartans, having regrouped wide of the flank, turn to begin their attack. The team's chaotic deployment tactics gives them the impression that their troops are fighting each other.
Charge at them, not kill each other.
As Anita finally gets control of her panicky cavalry, the Spartan attack begins.
That's exactly what they should be doing.
That's right, and I like to see that. There's the Theban cavalry going in against the Spartan cavalry.
If they just leave it to the cavalry to deal with, they'll be fine. Don't send these lightly armoured skirmishers.
The first wave of Spartans is repelled by the team, but as their troops chase off the attackers, Cleombrotus sends in a second wave. If he can disable the Theban cavalry, he will have a huge tactical advantage on the battlefield. Despite many battles of the day starting with cavalry skirmishes, this fight for the rocky ground on the left flank is taking on special significance for both sides.
Are the long ones going to catch
Yeah, long
these people?
spears to go and help the cavalry, please. Whoever's
yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
As the team begin to commit more of their troops away from their central formation, Cleombrotus's cunning plan seems to be working.
Oh my goodness. The team is drawing off some of their concentration. They're frittering away some of their concentration of combat power. They're letting their left flank go wandering off to get involved in a completely irrelevant combat of light forces. Oh, for God's sake, don't do that.
The team's Theban hoplites rush to the aid of their comrades. But for the team, this might prove to be an extremely costly act of bravery. Despite the fact that their horsemen are better, the team just can't seem to establish an advantage in this vital early encounter. With a unit still in reserve, King Cleombrotus senses an early success. Losing this cavalry encounter would spell disaster for the team, leaving their left flank fatally exposed.
Can we have the other to attack that other set?
And the team are losing. Cleombrotus is suffering heavy Spartan losses, but he's weakening the Theban flank. With so many of the team's cavalry scattered, Cleombrotus sends in his 3rd and final wave. Unless the undercommitted team can somehow get more of their cavalry involved, they will lose.
OK.
These people, are they all dead?
No, they've just gone in there.
Can you stop your horses charging at the back, please?
As the team try to regain control of their disoriented cavalry, the Spartans make easy work of the lightly armed skirmishers sent to confront them.
Can we move our other horses to engage the second lot of horses to engage the other horses?
Yep.
Kirsten now decides to